In its 21st day, the Israel-Hamas war is only getting more and more fierce, as in the latest, Israel struck over 250 terror targets in the northern Gaza as it launched one of the biggest raids in the region. Here's all you need to know.
More than 19 days and counting, Israel continues to fight Hamas terrorists on its territory. While Israeli war cabinet has made it clear about the war entering next stage,
בצד המהלכים בהגנה ובהתקפה, אנחנו מקדמים את המשך המערכה ואת המוכנות לעליית מדרגה במתקפה מול החמאס ובכל החזיתות ככל שידרש.
Israeli troops and tanks briefly entered northern Gaza, wiping out several terror targets overnight.
בעזה, כוחות צה"ל בפיקוד חטיבת גבעתי וכוחות נוספים מאוגדה 162 ביצעו הלילה פשיטה קרקעית מתוחמת ויזומה באמצעות טנקים בשטח צפון רצועת עזה. הכוחות חיסלו מחבלים והרסו תשתיות טרור של חמאס בשטח הרצועה. הפשיטה היא חלק מההיערכות שלנו לשלבי המלחמה הבאים.
In the latest footage released, troops struck over 250 Hamas targets, including infrastructure, operational command centers, tunnel shafts and rocket launchers at the Gaza Strip over the last 24 hours. Even before launching ground offensive operations, Israeli military conducted one of the biggest ground raids in the northern Gaza Strip. Being on front foot, Israeli forces are also targeting terror hideouts across the Lebanon border as well. Meanwhile, the IDF has updated the number of hostages held in Gaza to 224, including foreign nationals.
עד כה נמסרה הודעה למשפחותיהם של 309 חללי צה"ל ו-224 חטופים. אני חוזר, 224 חטופים. המספר הזה לצערי מתעדכן ומשתנה בהתאם למידע המודיעיני שעומד לרשותנו.
With Israel repeatedly calling the latest attacks a part of next stage of war.
המערכה תיכנס בקרוב לשלבים נוספים ובעוצמות גדולות יותר.
The war in Gaza will continue till Israel invades Hamas once and for all. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
And latest coming in from the Israel versus Hamas, based on precise IDF and ISA intelligence, the IDF fighter jet struck 3 senior Hamas operatives in the Daraz Tufah battalion. The battalion's operatives played a significant role in the invasion and murderous attack against Israel on the 7th of October and is also considered to be the most significant brigade of the Hamas terrorist organization. The Israel Defense Forces has said that its airstrikes in the Gaza Strip during the day killed at least 3 senior commanders of the Hamas terror group, as Defense Minister Yoav Gallant has also reiterated that a ground operation has been looming, and he also further vowed to win the war, asserting that the country's next 75 years largely depend on it. Moving on, while Israel continues to strike Hamas in Gaza and fire exchange with the Hezbollah continues to pierce Lebanon border, Republic is the only Indian channel as of now to report from the Israel-Lebanon border. Take a look at this report sent by our colleague Alisha Nair from the border.
Amid the conflict in the Gaza Strip, tension has flared along the border between Israel and Lebanon with exchange of fire between Israeli forces and Hezbollah. And at least we know the information that we got that at least 43 Hezbollah members have been killed since the outbreak of the clash between the two sides along the borderline on October 7. So now the border tension comes as Israel continue its relentless airstrike on the Gaza Strip following a cross-border attack by Hamas into Israel territory. As we have been reporting, and the only channel who have been reporting from the Lebanon border, I'll just show you the visuals. I'm also joined with Lav, who can give the information about it. But we show that the gates have been closed, and there are the people around here have been evacuated towards a safer place, because there were constant airstrike that has been coming from the Lebanon border as well. Lav, if you can give information about it, as we know that the conflict that started, the war that was started between Hamas and Israel, and now there is also a strike that has been coming in from the Lebanon border.
Their border is here. We are very close to Metula, to the Lebanese border. Hezbollah is 10 times stronger than the Hamas. And also it is much more a proxy of Iran than the Hamas organization. So at the beginning there was a question if clashes will start, but now we have like a few dozen Hezbollah soldiers that have been killed. Unfortunately, also some of our soldiers were killed. And the big question now, if the war will be only with Hamas or also with Hezbollah. We know that the American Navy is here in Israel. The Navy did not come